Hi, and welcome to Positivity-Tea with Mary Ann. I've got my energy tea today in my, what do you call it, my Yeti. I got myself a Yeti. My sister-in-law, who I visit regularly in Florida every year, has a Yeti, and I'd never even heard of them, but boy, they really work. So one day when I was going to pick up a key after I'd locked myself out and I was getting a new key system, I saw the Yeti on the shelf and I said, yeah, it's time for me to have a Yeti too. So that's got my energy tea because I could use a little energy today. I've had an eye situation for a week. Um, I was supposed to have surgery on my eye this week, and I got moisturizer in it, I think, and then rubbed it, and it was not happy. So it got postponed. So why am I telling you that? Because things, as you know, don't always go the way you plan, but I'm visualizing it going even better than it might have gone on this particular day. I'm one of those that believes there's a reason for everything. And if it wasn't meant to happen this week, then it wasn't. So I don't feel too bad about that. I mean, I have to put drops in my eyes. There's no makeup on my eyes. They're very blah. But who cares in the grand scheme of things? But visualize is what I want to talk to you about today. Um, I recently took a long drive, and it was scary in some places. And, you know, if you let yourself think about everything that could go wrong, your brain is, first of all, you're going to be more stressed. And who the heck needs that if they're doing a big long drive? And we seem to attract what we're thinking about sometimes. I remember, you know, for those of you that have been following me, I started my self-help excursion back in the 90s with Tony Robbins, and I always touch back to see what's new with him. I'm in the middle of a training for how to turn your ideas into a course. Which I started with him last year, and I'm updating this year because he's always pushing ahead. He's always seeing what's next. And he may not be a perfect human, but he tries to help people and he tries to get better. Somebody's texting me. We can ignore that for now. So what I did on that trip more than anything else was visualize myself safely home in my garage. And I may or may not have told this story, but my mom worries about me a lot when I travel. So at one time I had asked her what she worried about, and she was worried about the plane crashing. And, you know, I said, Mom, I'm a pilot. I know what the airlines go through. I know what flight schools go through. Flying is pretty darn safe. And then she was worried that I might be in a car accident. Well, yeah, they happen. But I'm a good driver. And her final worry was that I might be kidnapped. And I didn't know what to do with that. So I had her swap her visualization, because visualization is just using your beautiful imagination. And Einstein said our imagination is more powerful than our intellect. Wow. But what are we using it for? We're worrying. We worry about every little thing. And I mean, we worry about little things. We worry about big things. And I think I read once that 96% of what we worry about never happens, or we have no say in the matter. So why not visualize what I want? And I told her, and I do it too, visualize myself pulling safely in my garage over here. And that's what happens. And that's what I did on this trip. There was some scary moments. Let's just leave it at that. But I had the vision in my head. I'm going to be fine. I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to be mindful. I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to pull safely in my garage. Now, how much time do you spend visualizing what you want? Most of us, I'm not even sure we know what we want. Half the time we're so busy focusing on what we don't want because our brains tend to go there. Our brains are part of the brain that overrules that survival mechanism. It wants to keep us safe. It doesn't want us to grow and thrive and be successful and happy. It just wants us safe. So override that visualization of worry with something beautiful. Take 5 minutes a day. Take a heck of a lot more if you can find it. Visualize what you want. What do you want? What do you want your life to be like? What do you want tomorrow to be like? When you wake up in the morning, what do you want the day to be like? Or do you kick into social media and news and hear about everything bad that's already happened? It's a hot day, and I've got myself an air conditioner, so I am working in my house, my good old living room, and I'm going to visualize enjoying the day and getting done what I want to get done. I'm going to take a little sip here. Oh, yeah, that's good. and I'm going to make the best of it. I'm going to at least spend 5 minutes today visualizing. At some point, I'd love a room behind at the back of my house, one of those sunrooms, and I can picture exactly. In fact, when I walk around in my backyard for steps, I look at that area and I go, okay, yep, right now it's got a gazebo. And if you were following me last year, you know last year's gazebo pretty much got shredded. So I visualized the new gazebo all year. And I'm going to add a picture here that I took through my den door of my gazebo today. So I visualized that thing, and it's pretty much, it's actually even better than I visualized. I've got to dream bigger. But I do visualize that sunroom, not this year, maybe next year. All those handymen seem to be busy, handymen and women, because I'm sure there's women who do this kind of work too. Not me. I am not hands-on. I'm a disaster with that. And I'm okay with saying that. I'm not being mean to myself. All right, I digress. I haven't talked enough today, so I don't want to be talking here. So let's just say, have a great day. Picture sometime today, and teach your kids to visualize what they want too. I don't not visualizing, I want a great new car. Well, yeah, but they've got to find a way to make it happen. They don't have to think about the how. That's the thing with visualization. You don't have to think about the how. I visualize, let me tell you one other thing. I visualize that someday, somehow, I would be at the Oprah Winfrey Show when it was her favorite things. I mean, I watched that show for 25 years when I came home from school. And guess what? I was on the last one. I wasn't on it. It's not like I was a guest. I was at the last one. Go figure. Have yourself a great day. Visualize it the way you want it to be. See you next time. Bye.